Hey guys, today I'm going to be dividing the world into regions. Like Central America is going to be a region, Stan is going to be a region, things like that. Let's get started. The first region I'm going to make first I'm going to start in North America, where I'm going to make the big four: Canada, US, Mexico, and the Greenland part of Denmark. Pretend all the Canadian islands are filled in. The next, uh, the next region is Central America, which is here. Then there's the Caribbean, which is over here. Oh, wait. Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean. Then we go to South America, where there's the South American cone. I don't really remember what it's called. I think it's called a cone. And all the rest of South America, including French Guiana, which is a part of France, because we're going to Europe. And this time, the in Europe, the divides are going to be more of like history stuff instead of geography stuff. Right, more political stuff instead of more geography stuff. So the first Europe region is the language countries. That's like it's a it's some of the countries that like make that have a language, like they made a language, like they're the official speakers of that language, and it's also only the powerful ones. The next region is Benelux, so Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. If Benelux didn't exist, Netherlands would be in the language countries. The next region is the Nordics. This is a different color from this, but just to be safe, I'm going to change it more. So Denmark, Norway, and Finland and Iceland. Then there's the Baltics, which are here: Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and the Baltics also include Kaliningrad from Russia. Then there's northeastern Europe, which are these, and then there's southeastern Europe, which are these. Then there's the Balkans, which are Albania, North Macedonia, Kosovo, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Croatia. Oh, and Slovenia, because it doesn't fit anywhere else. Then there's the microstates, which are Monaco, Andorra, Malta, Liechtenstein, San Marino, and Vatican City. I think Vatican City is over here. Then there's Czechoslovakia, which is here. Then Switzerland and Austria. And finally, the rest of Europe, which is like just Poland, Poland, Hungary, and Ireland. Now we go to Asia, where the first one is Caucasia. So Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. The next one is Stanistan, which this isn't even my opinion. Everyone that knows about geography groups the stands together, or to some extent. If you want to divide it further, you can also do North Stanistan and the South Stanistan. Now, I'm just going to group them all together. Then there's the Middle East, which is Iran, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Yemen, Oman, UAE, Bahrain, and Qatar. Oh, and Turkey because it doesn't fit anywhere else. Then there's Russia, which gets a region all to itself because it doesn't fit in anywhere else. I'm gonna color in this and this. Next, there's East Asia, which is Mongolia, China, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, and the Taiwan. Also, this might look like a country, but it's just Hong Kong, which is and like it's almost a country, but to some extent it's controlled by China. Then there's Southeast Asia, so Burma, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia. Just fill all these islands in. East Timor and the Philippines. Just do what you did with Canada and pretend all the islands are filled in. Southeast Asia is a very islandy place. Then there's South Asia, which is India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and the Maldives, which don't appear in this map. And that's all of the Asian regions. Now let's go to Africa. Where for first we find North Africa, which is Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco. Then there's West Africa, which are like all these little countries in the west of Africa. West Africa is to Africa what Europe is to Eurasia. Then there's South Africa, which is South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini, Ma- Ma- Mozambique, Madagascar, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, Angola, and Zambia. Then there's Central Africa, which is the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Republic of the Congo, Gabon, let me Equatorial Guinea, Camer- Cameroon, and South Sudan. Then there's East Africa, which is Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, and Kenya. Then there's the Horn of Africa, which is Somalia, Somaliland, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Djibouti. And finally in Africa, there's Upper Africa, which might sound just like Northern Africa, but it's different. Like, come on, the North Africa are the countries in Africa that touch the Mediterranean Sea, and Upper Africa are the countries like between uh, between West Africa, Central Africa, and North Africa. And finally, the last continent, Oceania, which is only divided into two regions, like South America. The Big Three, which sounds like the Big Four, but the Big Three is Oceanian, and the Big Four is North American. Yes, come on. What else are you going to call it? And then there's the rest of Oceania. Hmm. Like all the little all the little Oceanian islands are just grouped together. So yeah, that's the video. These are all the regions. Just let me fill this in. Which one? No. Uh, yeah, it was this one. So just zoom in. Okay, now the map is done. Bye.